Hey friends, okay, so today's video, I'm gonna talk about how to have a fabulous, amazing All Saints Day party. Even if you're not like big into partying or anything like that, which I totally understand. I get very overwhelmed with just having 5 children. But this year I actually am gonna have an All Saints Day party with some of my awesome Catholic friends who have little kids. So I wanted to kind of share with you what I'm doing just to kind of give you ideas. But know that you don't have to go all out for All Saints Day. Yes, it's a feast day, it's an awesome day, but really, I think it's important to make sure you're talking to your children about the saints. That's kind of the important part. And actually, they have like so many like videos on Christian TV, I think it is, on YouTube, about the saints. You can just go and watch any saint, maybe even the whole month of October. You could learn about a saint every single day. I encourage people to do that. In my last video, I have this whole checklist for October on my website. I'll link it below, and it'll just kind of help you to like have an awesome holy October and kind of prepare for All Saints Day and All Souls Day. So I'm going to talk about my All Saints Day party. I have this PDF on my website. I'll link it below. But I want to walk through it to kind of give you some ideas. And just so you know, it doesn't have to be crazy, extravagant, or anything like that. So I'm just going to walk through what we're going to do and to give you ideas. So the first thing I have is date, time, where. So I just wrote the date, time, so it's going to be on All Saints Day this year with my friends. I have a Catholic mommy group, and so it'll be all of them and their kids. So the first thing is food, right? Every good party has good food, and so I am going to encourage all of the moms to make something and bring it. So it'll be like a potluck. And I think that we did this for the St. Patrick's Day party. Everyone brought something, and it was super, bring something Irish, and it was super fun. So this time I'm gonna encourage moms to kind of bring something that represents a saint. You know, I have this book. I got it for my birthday from my mother-in-law a couple years ago, and I love it. It's called Cooking with the Saints. And so you flip through, and it just like gives you tons of recipes and like certain saints that are attached to certain recipes, and so I love it. It's actually, this book is phenomenal. If you go on like Amazon, it has all 5 stars, and I totally understand why. So I'm gonna have everyone do a potluck, so that'll make it super easy for me. So I'll have drinks, and I'll have, you know, just the beverages, I'll have plates and all of that. So everyone else will bring stuff, and I'm gonna bring something too. I looked through the book the other day, and I'm gonna have the St. John the Baptist honey cake, because as you know, he ate honey. This recipe is actually from kind of where he was and his time and stuff. So it's pretty much a sweetbread, and so I'm just gonna make this sweetbread and have it, so that's kind of my contributing. And then everyone else will, I think if you go online, you could probably find some too, or I'll probably tell my friends about this book, because I think this book is, the recipes in it are so unique and awesome. So anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do for food. So that makes it just super easy, because I can make this sweetbread beforehand, set it aside, kind of clean the house, and then everyone else is gonna be bringing food as well. So that's what I'm gonna do for food, make it super easy. And I think it'll help the different families to think of like what saint they want to kind of represent in their food. I think it gets kind of the families more excited about, you know, this whole process of All Saints Day. Anyway, I'm gonna have all the kids that want to dress up as a saint. So my 10-year-old, he's almost 11, he's like, Mom, do I have to dress up like a saint this year? And I said, no, you don't have to. But I have some old costumes from the previous years, so we always recycle them. And one of them is a priest outfit, and so we used it for Philip Neri, my son did, because he was a priest, but you can always use it for, you know, St. John Vianney. And so you kind of get to know that saint and all of that. It's super fun. On my website, my Etsy shop, I do have a St. Lucy's Day crown that you can buy or make. It's such a fun activity you could do with your kids or your grandkids to make that little crown. And I use that crown also for St. Lucy's actual feast day, because there's some really fun things that you can do for her feast day as well. So it's kind of like a double whammy, and we use it all the time. So my mom makes them. She's amazing. And then what we're also gonna do is have a peg party exchange. So this is kind of like all the rage in the Catholic mommy world, I guess. I've never been to one of them, and a couple of my friends and my sisters do this, and it's so fun. But pretty much you take these peg dolls, you make them. I'm not very crafty, but I'm going to try this year. That's my goal, is to like try. And you pretty much make like 10 or however many families there are that are coming, and everybody just makes the same one. So you make like duplicates of however many you want of your saint. And so I think it's kind of cool because some of them turn out so cute. This one my sister did, and it's just so cute. This is Saint Genevieve. And so there's little boy ones too. You can find these little peg dolls, I'm sure, on Amazon, but I got mine from Michael's. So I'm gonna just paint mine, and then you put Mod Podge on top of it, so it kind of gives that shiny finish, and then the kids can play with these and learn about the saints and all of that. So so I'm gonna do that with my friends. We're gonna have a peg doll exchange. So that's kind of like the saintly activities we're gonna do. So there also are like movies Unformed that if things get a little rowdy, because there's a lot of kids that come, I can put on like a saint movie down in the basement. I did that for my All Saints Day party because I have a St. Patrick cartoon DVD. And so I put that on. Well, the moms got to talk. All the kids like went downstairs and watched it. It was pretty fun. So anyway, so that's kind of what I'm gonna do. Super easy, nothing extravagant, but I think it'll be really fun, and it'll get the kids like more excited about the saints, which is like the biggest thing. So the last little detail of the party that I have is I'm gonna have, for party favors, got this candle. You can get them from the Dollar Tree for $1. So what I'm gonna do is I have a Sharpie and this, and then I'm gonna wrap a bow around it, really sweet and nice. Since the next day is All Souls Day, they can write all the names of all the people that have died that they know, you know, so your Uncle Bill, your whoever has died, friends, relatives, and you write their names all over this candle with a Sharpie. And I encourage you, if you can, have all the candles blessed by a priest before you hand them out. I think that'd be even cooler, but if not, it's okay. But what they do is they write all the people that you know who have passed, who have died, and you just write their names all over the candle. You just keep writing names. And I'm gonna attach a little prayer to it as well, so they can pray the little prayer as a family. And so in the morning, pray as a family for all the people who have died, and then it will be lit all day. So every time that you walk by this candle throughout the day, you're remembering all the people that have died, and you pray for them. You offer up a Hail Mary, Our Father, Glory be. You know, you can fast for them, because the whole thing is there's a lot of souls that are still in purgatory. So so anyway, that's the party favor that I thought would be so awesome to give, especially like if you find one at the dollar store. Super easy. I found so many at our Dollar Tree. So so that is the party favor. One last thing is to remember All Saints Day is a holy day of obligation, so you want to go as a family to All Saints Day. My kids go to a Catholic school, so they go as a school, and I will go when they go to school as well. So we'll all be there together. But anyway, that's what I am gonna do for my All Saints Day party. I think it'll be really fun, life-giving. It doesn't have to be like this at all. You can just have something small at your family. I know for me as well, like once everyone leaves, I'm gonna be doing a bunch of these recipes for my family, and then I'm going to talk about the saints, because every recipe has a saint attached to it, so you get to read about the saint in the cookbook as well. So that night we're gonna feast on some really fun things as well. So anyway, so that's what we're gonna do for our All Saints Day party. I have had All Saints Day party where I do none of this. It's just kind of the different seasons of life that I think to do it, and other times I don't think to do it, but I know that the kids really enjoy it and have fun. And so that is why I do it, because we're teaching the faith, we're having fun. You know, I always say, you know, Catholics, we feast a lot, we have lots of feasts, and we also have a lot of fasting. So we do a lot of those things, and our life should revolve around God and holiness, and these saints are so awesome. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that some of you are doing the October challenge, which is a saint a day for the month of October. If you haven't started that, definitely start it today. It's never too late, right? So that when it's All Saints Day, you know so many saints and you're so excited to talk about them, and it's so fun learning about saints, quite honestly. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will see you all later. God bless. Bye.